Bukidnon State University is a special place for teaching and learning. Its vision is to become a premier institution of innovative and ethical leaders for sustainable development. Its mission: the university shall primarily provide advanced education, higher technological, professional instruction, and training in the fields of education, arts and sciences, public administration, information technology, accountancy, law, and other relevant fields of study. It shall also promote research and extension service and provide progressive leadership in its areas of specialization. BukSU Quality Policy. Bukidnon State University is committed to produce globally competitive and responsible graduates through excellent instruction, responsive research, sustainable extension, and quality production for the highest satisfaction of its stakeholders. Bukidnon State University. Educate, innovate, lead.
This is 104.5
DxBU 104.5.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DxBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University, your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DxBU News Patrol.
Time check right now, it's already 9:22 in the morning. You're listening here to the DxBU 104.5 FM, your smart, education, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. Once again, welcome to the program. This is DxBU News Patrol, bringing you the latest news from local, national, and international that matters. Good morning, I am Kyle Christian Flores, your anchor for today. Today is Tuesday, it's the 8th day of April 2025. And we're also live here on Facebook, on facebook.com/DxBU104.5FM, and of course our YouTube channel, DxBU104.5 Station. So don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and of course don't forget to like, follow, and share on our Facebook page. And of course, mga igala, good morning to our Bukidnon State University. Good morning, Balay City. Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. And of course, good morning, Happy Kaamulan 2025, mga higala, to our the BukSU students and of course the BukSU Smart Workforce. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all of us, mga higala. It's a beautiful sunny Tuesday morning, mga higala. And of course, we would like to acknowledge the following, especially to our Smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Innovations, Dr. Karina Joan V. Barroso, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane M. Abuela, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr., and Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Affairs, Dr. Lincoln V. Tan. To our DxB Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chad G. Agurob, and to our technical on duty today, Sir Arturo Vincent III and Sir Miguel Luis L. Diesel. Sirs, good morning. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Now let's move on, mga igala, for our headlines for this morning for our DxBU News Patrol. Starting off with our headlines today for our local news.
DxBU.
Balay Tourism shines at Discon Dasig 2025.
DxBU.
Strengthening the foundation of the first-class city in Valencia City.
DxBU.
Don Carlos Municipality recognized by for excellence in financial management.
DxBU.
For our regional news, Northern Mindanao government agencies to collaborate for regional innovation program and exhibit.
DxBU.
Cotabato City candidates campaign materials allegedly destroyed.
DxBU.
DepEd Caraga hosts multiple major events in Barrobo, Surigao del Sur.
DxBU.
For the national news, fuel price rollback surprises market amid economic concerns.
BukSU.
Tama raw, population streak critically endangered, only 500 to 600 left according to the ENR.
BukSU.
Qatar drops charges against 70 Filipinos in unauthorized rally according to President Marcos.
BukSU.
Philippine Coast Guard evades collision with China vessel in West Philippine Sea.
BukSU.
In our international news, major fire breaks out near court complex in Paris, France. For our sports news, Creamline and Petrogas clash in PVL Finals opener at Big Dome tonight.
BukSU.
On our showbiz update, Sanya Lopez joins PBP Celebrity Collab Edition as new house guest.
BukSU.
And that's it for our headlines. Stay tuned for more details in our DXBU News Patrol.
This is BukSU 104.5 FM, bringing you the latest news and updates.
Weather update.
Now let's start off with our news update for today. Today is already Tuesday. It's the 8th day of April 2025.
BukSU.
For our weather update here in the Mindanao, Zamboanga Peninsula, Basilan, Misamis Occidental, Lanao del Norte, and Lanao del Sur will have cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms due to the ITCZ or the Intertropical Convergence Zone. Possible flash floods or landslides due to moderate to at times heavy rains. The rest of Mindanao, including the province of Bukidnon, will have a partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the easterlies. Light to moderate winds from east to northeast with a slight to moderate seas with 0.6 to 2.1 meters in wave. For our sunrise was at 5:36 in the morning, and sunset is predicting at 5:51 in the afternoon. But that's it for our weather update for today for Tuesday, April 8, 2025.
Bringing you the heartbeat of our community, local news.
Now let's start off with our local news for today, mga higala.
BukSU.
Malaybalay City Tourism proudly showcased its cultural heritage, natural beauty, and ecotourism initiatives during the District Conference Dasig Malaybalay, hosted by Rotary District 3870 on April 4, 2025. Held at La Terraza by Loizas, the event gathered Rotaract clubs from across the region. City Mayor Attorney J. Warren R. Pabillaran, SEDMA's designate Romeo R. Lapeseos Jr., and Senior Tourism Operations Officer Marvin Jan A. Nadella led the city's presentation. The conference provided a valuable platform for Malaybalay to emphasize its tourism potential and dedication to sustainable development. As a quote by Nadella, "We're honored to share Malaybalay's unique beauty with a wider audience." End of quote. And another quote here, that this event celebrates our culture and highlights our commitment to ecotourism. According to Mayor Pabillaran, as he quote, "Showcasing our heritage and fostering community spirit go hand in hand. Our partnership with Rotary is the key to promoting unity and growth." End of quote. Malaybalay's active involvement in Discon Dasig strengthens its image as a prime destination in northern Mindanao.
BukSU.
In another local news, last April 7, yesterday, an event themed strengthening the foundations of a first-class city was held at the City Hall Covered Court in Valencia City. The program, led by the Office of the Building Official, City Engineering Office, and City Legal Office, emphasized the importance of unity as the foundation for achieving progress in the city. Retired employees of the local government were also honored during the event, with Mayor Azucena Sani Huervas personally expressing her gratitude for their dedicated service. 3 traffic enforcers were recognized for their commitment to serving the city. Mayor Huervas, together with the department heads and city employees, also witnessed the send-off performance for the city's representatives who will participate in the Kaamulan street dancing and ground presentation scheduled for April 12.
BukSU.
In another local news, in a final for our local news, the municipal government of Don Carlos has been officially recognized for passing the 2024 Good Financial Housekeeping or GFH assessment, an outstanding achievement celebrated with a formal acknowledgement from the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Bukidnon through resolution number 2025-5576 of the 27th Sangguniang Panlalawigan, authored by Honorable Nemesio Jr. B. Beltran, the 2nd District in the province of Bukidnon. Mayor Maria Victoria Ontanillas Pizarro, CPA, personally received the recognition on April 7, 2025 during the convocation of the provincial government of Bukidnon held at the Kaamulan Open Theater in Malaybalay City. This prestigious recognition from the Department of Interior and Local Government highlights the municipality's commitment to transparent governance, accountable public service, and excellence in financial management. The recognition is a testament to the collective efforts of the municipal officials and employees in maintaining sound financial systems.
BukSU.
That's it for our local news. Now let's move on to our regional news.
Covering the stories that matter across the region. Regional News.
BukSU.
In our regional news, mga higala, various government agencies in Northern Mindanao are coming together to showcase local business products and innovations in the region. The Northern Mindanao Regional Innovation Program and Exhibit, or NorminRipe 2025, will be launched over 2 days, starting on April 21, running through April 22. The event will take place in Iligan City for the first time. Hana May Salusugan, Senior Economic Development Specialist at the Department Research Division of the National Economic Development Authority, or NEDA, announced the initiative. The event is in line with the celebration of National Innovation Day. NorminRipe 2025 will feature exhibits, lectures, workshops, and pitching sessions for individuals and organizations interested in participating. This is an opportunity for local businesses to highlight their products and innovations, contributing the region's economic growth and innovation landscape.
BukSU.
In another regional news, in Cotabato City, several candidates has expressed concerns over the alleged removal and destruction of their tarpaulins and campaign materials by unknown individuals or groups. Residents have noticed the lack of posters and tarpaulins across various parts of the city, raising questions about the cause. Some accusations point to people deliberately removing and at times destroying campaign materials, despite being properly displayed and in compliance with regulations. City Councilor re-electionist Yunin Apo voices concerns on Facebook, stating, as he quote, "Some individuals or groups are deliberately removing and sometimes destroying my campaign materials, even though they are properly posted and follow the regulations." End of quote. Despite the incident, Abu emphasized that he would not focus on the removal of his materials. He stated, as he quote again, It's okay if they destroy or remove our tarps because I know we are in the hearts of the true Cotabateños." End of quote. He remains positive, continuing to serve the people of Cotabato with many plans and projects ahead. Take note, the only who can remove the campaign materials are the COMELEC and of course the owner of the private entities.
BukSU.
In another regional news, the Department of Education Caraga has continued its series of major events in municipality of Barobos, Surigao del Sur, according to the spokesperson Pedro Texon. After the busyness of the Caraga Regional Athletic Games, teachers in the region are now fully occupied with 3 significant events that were opened on April 6. These events include the Caraga Regional Festival of Talents, the Regional Schools Press Conference, and the Regional Science and Technology Fair. Texon assured the public about the security of these events, emphasizing that there is no cause for concern as the personnel are well trained and aware of the necessary protocols for the activities. All of these events are scheduled to conclude on April 11, bringing a productive week for educators and participants alike.
BukSU.
And that's it for our regional news. Now let's move on to our news in our country, our national news.
From coast to coast, national news.
In our national news, mga higala,
BukSU.
good news to all the motorists. Oil companies are set to decrease fuel prices today as a pricing move that contradicts earlier predictions of an increase. Shell, Caltex, and Sea Oil announced a 10 centavo per liter rollback for gasoline and 50 centavo for kerosene. Petrogas, Clean Fuel, PTT Philippines, and Jetty will implement the same gasoline reduction. Diesel prices remain unchanged across the all-mentioned companies. The Department of Energy, or DOE, attributed this unexpected price adjustment to the decline in global crude prices last Friday and strengthening the Philippines peso, which closed to 56 pesos and 82 centavos against the US dollar. The DOE also noted increased output of the OPEC Plus and a rise in US oil inventory as contributing factors. Despite this rollback, year-to-date net increases still stand at 4 peso and 55 centavos for gasoline, 4 peso and 45 centavos per diesel, and 40 centavos for kerosene.
BukSU.
In another national news, the tamarao, a critically endangered species endemic to the Philippines, remains under threat with only 500 to 600 individuals left in the wild. This is according to the Environment Secretary Maria Antonia Yulo Loizaga. She recalled that tamarao population was around 10,000 in the 1900s, but dropped to as low as 100, prompting then President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. to launch tamarao conservation program. As Loizaga quoted, we still have a lot of work to do. An estimated 351 tamaraos had been recorded in mountains Iglit Baco Natural Park, with others found in Aruyan Malati Tamarao Reservation in Sablayan, Occidental Mindoro, Mount Calavite Wildlife Sanctuary in Palawan, Occidental Mindoro, and Upper Amnay Tamarao Habitat in Occidental and Oriental Mindoro. A 100 million peso fund has been allocated in 2024 for the conservation of 5 critically endangered species, including the tamarao, dugong, Philippine cockatoo, Philippine eagle, pangolin, and pawikan. The Zoological Society of London has also adopted the tamarao. The DNR aims to increase the population to at least 1,000 and is receiving support from the private sector. Loizaga thanked Toyota Motor Philippines Corporation for donating the next generation tamarao vehicle and Bantay Tamarao kits to bolster field operations and protect remaining populations.
BukSU.
17 Filipinos detained in Qatar for joining an unauthorized rally supporting former President Rodrigo Duterte will no longer face legal action. This is further, according to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. announced yesterday. Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro confirmed that the Qatari Ambassador Al-Humidi informed Marcos during a meeting in Malacanang that the cases has been dismissed. The 17 overseas Filipino workers, with 12 men and 5 women, were arrested for protesting possible arrest of Duterte by the International Criminal Court. Qatar imposes harsh penalties for unauthorized assemblies, but the Marcos administration's efforts, particularly through the Department of Migrant Workers, led to their release.
BukSU.
In our last part for our national news, the Philippine Coast Guard patrol ship narrowly avoided a collision with a China Coast Guard vessel in what officials called a highly alarming incident on April 6. According to the PCG spokesperson, Commodore J. Tariela, CCG vessel 3302 attempted a head-on collision with a 44-meter BRP Cabra at around 11:30 a.m. The CCG ship approached within the 60 yards, ignoring radio warnings. The following day, CCG 3302 continued aggressive maneuvers, even deploying a smaller vessel, CCG 21612, to try ramming the Cabra's rear. The PCG vessel skillfully avoided both threats and pushed the Chinese vessel back to 92 to 96 nautical miles off Capones Island. Tariela condemned China's violation of international maritime safety rules, praising Cabra's crew for their professionalism. Separately, the PCG detected Chinese research ship Zhongshanjia Dashui near Itbayat, Batanes, inside the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone or EEZ. The vessel is suspected of conducting unauthorized marine research. A PCG aircraft will be deployed to challenge its presence. That's it for our national news. Now let's move on to our international news.
Connecting you to the world. World news.
In our international news, a massive fire erupted in Paris on Monday near a newly designed court complex by renowned architect Renzo Piano, sending thick black smoke across the city. The fire struck one of the largest recycling plants in Paris, and authorities quickly urged the public to stay away from the area. Around 60 fire trucks and 200 firefighters were deployed to the scene, battling the blaze that started underground and spread throughout the facility. Fortunately, there were no reported casualties, and all 31 employees present during the fire was evacuated. The fire severely damaged the Sictom recycling plant located next to the French capital's new court complex, which houses a glass skyscraper designed by Piano and opened in 2018. The plant, operational since 2019, handles waste for nearly 1 million Parisians. Despite the scale of the destruction, officials were relieved that there were no human casualties. That's it for our international news. Now let's move on to our action on our sports news.
All the action. All the scores. Sports news.
In our sports news today, in our volleyball, Creamline begins its bid for a historic 5-peat and 11th Premier Volleyball League title today as it faces Petrogas in Game 1 of their best-of-3 All-Filipino Conference Finals at 6:30 in the evening at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. The Coal Smashers, making their 7th straight finals appearance, are slight favorites, with coach Sherwin Meneses citing team chemistry as a key edge. Creamline swept Chocomucho in its semis to secure their 15th finals berth in the last 16 conferences. Petrogas, however, beat Creamline in the semis and is determined to win its first All-Filipino crown after 2 reinforced conference titles. According to veteran Myla Pablo, it's different when it's all Filipino. Veteran setter Chi Saet added, "We sacrificed a lot to reach this point. We're going to finish what we started." In a battle for third, Akari and Chocomucho also began their best-of-3 series today. Game 2 is on Thursday, with Game 3 on Saturday if needed. That's it for our sports news. Now let's move on to our chika and our showbiz.
Lights, camera, headlines, showbiz news.
In our showbiz update today,
BukSU.
from Encantadia Royalty to Reality TV, Sanya Lopez is now the latest house guest in a Pinoy Big Brother Celebrity Collab edition, following fellow queens Gabby Garcia and Michelle D. Sanya enters the famous house 2 weeks after Gabby and her co-star and on-screen sister on 2016 Encantadia remake, where they portrayed queens Danaya and Alena. The two are also set to return for the upcoming Encantadia Chronicles Sangre. In a teaser released last night, Sanya, blindfolded and clad in a red dress, was welcomed by Kuya in the confession room. Meanwhile, Michelle D recently exited after a 1-week stay. This week, Mika Salamanca and Bianca De Vera are immune from nomination, with the 3 duos are up for eviction: Ralph and AZ, Charlie and Kira, and Michael and River. Time check right now is 9:45 in the morning, mga higala. And don't forget also, our Facebook page is on DXBU 104.5 FM, and of course our YouTube channel DXBU 104.5 station. And due to the Easter, and of course, mga igala ha, due to the easterlies and due to the bad weather, of course, no, please protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself in not just your your immune system also. You need to drink a lot of vitamins and minerals, and of course, healthy living, healthy diet, not just all junk foods or not just all junk foods, and again, eat on time, okay? Bring your umbrella, raincoat, and of course your cap or hats just in case for the sudden weather. Today is still in the sunny weather, but probably this afternoon or later this day, we'll expect of bad weather, like once again, sudden rain, just like what happened yesterday, because I was wet. Yeah, I regret it because I was wet yesterday when I came home. Once again, it's the rain stopped at around 9 o'clock in the evening. Stay tuned later on, mga igala, for our DXBU Balita Patrol, which will be later at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And tomorrow it's already araw ng kagitingan, so there will be no share to hit, and of course, DXBU 104.5 is off air tomorrow. But don't forget, on Saturday, April 12, 2025, the DXBU 104.5 FM with the Bukidnon State University and the city government of the provincial government of Bukidnon join forces as DXBU 104.5 FM as one of the recognized media partners for the Kaamulan Festival 2025. Will have its live coverage starting up at 4 o'clock in the morning here at DXBU 104.5 FM. And of course, we are live also on the DXBU 104.5 FM Facebook page and the YouTube channel DXBU 104.5 station. Yours truly will be your host for the Kaamulan 2025, together with our DevCom students, as they will be the ones who will do the reporting outside the Bukidnon State University during the event with our 4 contingents and 7 tribes in Bukidnon. So don't forget mga igala ha, for our live coverage on our Kaamulan Festival 2025. And that's it for our DXBU News Patrol for today, Tuesday. It's the 8th day of April 2025. We would like to acknowledge the following, especially to our Smart Bukidnon State University President, Dr. Joy M. Mirasol, Vice President for Research and Extension and Innovations, Dr. Karina Joan V. Barroso, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Hazel Jane M. Abuela, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Mr. Dante S. Victoria Jr., and Vice President for Culture, Arts, Sports, and Student Affairs, Dr. Lincoln Vitan. To our DXB Operations Manager, Engineer Manuel Chachi Aguro, and to our News and Technical Team on duty, Sir Arturo Vincent III and Miguel Luis L. Dizo. Sir Mix, thank you so much for being with me as always. And of course, shout out also to Ma'am Vanessa Pamisaran Dizo. Thank you so much also for trusting DXBU 104.5 FM for your students to become our co-anchors and for our Kaamulan live coverage. This has been Kyle Christian Flores for our DXBU News Patrol. Good morning, Malaybalay City. Good morning, Province of Bukidnon. Good morning, Bukidnon State University. Hashtag amol-amol ta, pamilya. Happy Kaamulan mga higala, and God bless us all.
With integrity and commitment, we stand for truth. No bias, no agenda, just pure, unfiltered news you can rely on. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead. This is DXBU 104.5 FM, the voice of Bukidnon State University. Your smart, educational, and community-based FM radio station of Bukidnon State University. This is DXBU News Patrol.
This is 104.5
DXBU 104.5